but still the president. Vasari was one of the directors. So according to Vasari, the one in Florence was the first, but Vasari is always wrong. There are 3 or 4 that claim to be the first. But even then, this academia was not a school. It wasn't an academia as we think of the word. It was a club, really, where the painters got together and discussed the new ideas, you know, the new discoveries of antique sculpture, the new discoveries of books that are being found, and eventually, with the printing press, printed. Eventually, what they would do is bring their favorite students, and so set the students to studying, you know, studying, or, you know, reading, researching things, reading, damn it, I've lost my battery, there we go. And so in that sense, it's beginning to be a school, a training ground for young people. Now in Florence, this academia was entirely male. Florence has a long history of misogyny. They don't think very highly of women. Unlike Venice or Rome, where there were tons of professional women painters and writers and sculptors. Anyway, so Florence is like that. The market changed. All right, it's always the market that dictates what is painted, what is created. Unless you're born wealthy or unless you marry wealthy, which is always an idea. Don't turn your back on that idea. You really have to find yourself in what the market wants. Otherwise, don't give up your day job. You know, it's to progress as a painter, you've got to really be painting all the time, which means that your day job should really be painting. So you're painting for the market, just like the old guys did. I mean, Michelangelo, Raphael, Leonardo, they all painted for the church. That was the market. They weren't well, some of them weren't particularly religious, but that's what the client wanted. You know? Rembrandt painted for the market. God, everybody paints for the market. You find yourself in what is current, and that's